We have some good news to share tonight about the woman who was bitten by a rattlesnake Monday night. We first told you yesterday about 21-year-old Monet Robinson, an Amazon delivery driver who was bitten as she was dropping off a package in Palm City. The Martin County Sheriff's Office says Robinson is now awake, but she is in still a lot of pain.
There's a long road to recovery ahead as well. Ari Height continues our coverage now after speaking with a deputy who caught and killed that eastern diamondback.
The Martin County Sheriff's Office has animal control officers, but the supervisor on scene Monday night felt it was too dangerous for them to try to handle this rattlesnake, so he decided it was his responsibility to, in his words, dispatch that snake.
Where did it bite you, miss?
The top priority for first responders in Palm City Monday night was to care for the victim, 21-year-old Monet Robinson, who had just been bitten by a diamondback rattlesnake. But deputies also had to worry about that snake, which was still coiled by someone's front door.
He was moving. I mean, he was definitely aggressive and angry.
Sergeant Brian Tyson took it upon himself to remove the snake.
I don't have a fear of snakes. I have a fear of being bitten. So there's a big difference when you're dealing with a venomous snake, especially a diamondback. They're one of the most venomous snakes in North America.
Sergeant Tyson borrowed what's called a pike pole from Fire Rescue, a tool that would allow him to handle the rattlesnake while also allowing him to keep his distance.
They can strike up to twice their body length when they're coiled. So I wanted to ensure that I had something that was long enough to reach out and do what I had to do with them.
And Sergeant Tyson says what he had to do was kill the snake. He says it's not what he wanted to do. Normally, rattlesnakes in residential areas are caught and relocated. But this time, he says he felt he had no choice.
There was children in the area, and due to the length of the snake, due to it just biting someone, I did not think that it would be prudent to attempt to relocate it.
And Sergeant Tyson tells me on that same night, as they were leaving that neighborhood, another call came in for more rattlesnakes in a nearby neighborhood. In that case, they were able to capture those snakes and relocate them. In Stewart, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.